Welcome. Today we'll learn about the structure of the human eye and how each part helps us see. The human eye is one of the most remarkable organs in our body. It works very much like a camera. Let's first identify the major parts of the human eye. Let's begin with the cornea. It is the transparent, curved front part of the eye. It protects the eye and allows light to enter. The cornea performs most of the bending of light, a process called refraction. This helps direct light toward the crystalline lens for accurate focusing. Just behind the cornea is a clear watery fluid called the aqueous humor. It nourishes the cornea and the crystalline lens, which do not have their own blood vessels. The aqueous humor also maintains the pressure and shape of the part of the eyeball, helping the eye function properly. This colored circular structure is the iris. It controls how much light enters the eye. The iris works like the aperture of a camera. It automatically adjusts the size of the pupil according to the brightness of light. The pupil is the small opening at the center of the iris through which light enters the eye. In bright light, it becomes larger, allowing only the required amount of light to enter the eye. Doctors often examine the pupil by shining a light into the eye. A normal pupil becomes smaller in bright light. This simple test helps assess the functioning of the eye and nervous system. Behind the pupil lies the crystalline lens. It is a transparent, flexible, biconvex lens that focuses the incoming light onto the retina. The lens bends and focuses the incoming light rays, so that a clear image is formed on the retina. For sharp vision, the light must be focused exactly on the retina. Surrounding the crystalline lens are the ciliary muscles. These muscles change the shape of the lens, helping us focus clearly on objects at different distances. When we look at nearby objects, the ciliary muscles contract, making the crystalline lens thicker. For distant objects, the muscles relax, making the lens thinner. This adjustment is called accommodation. Behind the crystalline lens is the vitreous humor, a transparent jelly-like substance. It maintains the shape of the eyeball and supports the retina. The retina is the light-sensitive inner layer at the back of the eye. It acts like the camera sensor, where the image of the object is formed. Light from the object passes through the eye and forms a real, inverted, and diminished image on the retina. This image is then sent to the brain for interpretation. The retina contains rod cells. They help us see in dim light and at night, but they cannot identify colors. The retina also contains cone cells. They help us see colors clearly and provide sharp vision in bright light. The optic nerve carries nerve impulses from the retina to the brain. The brain processes these signals, allowing us to see and recognize objects. Let's trace the path of light through the eye. Light enters through the cornea, passes through the aqueous humor, pupil, crystalline lens, and vitreous humor, finally reaching the retina. The retina converts light into nerve impulses. These impulses travel through the optic nerve to the brain, where the image is recognized.